Time for another deck profile. We finally, more or less, got my quote-unquote main deck done. Or should I say main deck until more Dragon Knights come out or until Katana World comes out. Needless to say, that's how this deck came about. I decided I wanted to go with Danger World, and then it happened. And then I decided I would like to exploit the penetrate aspect of the deck, so I made Medusa my buddy.
That and the sexiest card in the game so far.
Well, I guess that's true too. But I guess that's the same. We might as well just
let's get on with it.
Go into Double Penetration 2.
Best deck name ever.
Well, as you can see, the ones are pretty standard. The ones where they are, because apparently someone didn't put them all next to each other. Just leave it then.
Okay.
4 Ogre because...
Ogre!
Yes. Because he's strong. Gets through things, and he has enough of a crit that he actually can do some damage. This one, on the other hand, is not able to do as much of a damage as the Ogre, but his defense
is amazing.
It's so good. It makes it so most things have to link attack to get rid of him. And that's always a good thing.
Not to mention he's big enough to kill most monsters.
Yep, he can kill a good chunk of monsters by himself. I have 4 of Armored Knight Succubus because, well, Soul Guard is really useful for various things, and it's always got the 2 crit on the side whenever I need it, as well as an additional link attack. And then we got Gargoyle. Gargoyle. His 3 crit is pretty great, but he's only in at 2 because, well, if you see him later in the game, it might be a problem because he only has 1,000 power.
I only run 2 of the Dual Knight version of him as well.
Yeah, because having him later is not fun, because he can't run over anything and he'll die. Onto the size 2s. Well, we got obviously the buddy, Medusa, because he's also the main device in the deck's plan, which is link attack with the spear to do link attack damage with penetrate. Because as you know, penetration is effect damage. So when these 2 hit, they both get to do the effect damage. It's weird how that works, but that's how it is.
That's what actually happened to me.
4 Griffin because he's strong. 2 Minotaur because, well, he's also strong but in crit instead of power. And then 2 Armored Knight Golem because his defense is huge. It's like size 3 huge. Now, I might in the future do something like this to make it 3-3-2. But it really depends on what kind of decks you fight, really.
That and that this guy never likes showing up.
Yeah, that and he's like the hardest rare for me to get my hands on. I don't even know why. Everyone else has them. Well, on to the spells. For the shield, because, well, shoot, it's the shield. You gotta have that. 3 survival chance, because it's the only draw power it has.
Pot of green?
Greed.
Greed, sorry.
2 Battle Spirit Unite, because it's effectively their Drago energy. But instead of needing a specific kind of monster, it just needs you to have a weapon. And then it gives power or defense equal to the power of the weapon. So, that's really good. I only run 2 though because in the event that I don't have a weapon, I don't want to be holding a bunch of cards in my hand that don't have the ability to work without weapons. But I also don't want to make this deck too big either. Even though there is no upper deck limit, I don't want to have like 60 cards in the deck, so someone had to be cut down. What may also happen is that I may switch out this card for more if I choose to, or at least 3. Invigorating Breath. Gain, if you have a weapon, you gain life. 4 life. 1 less for each one copy in your graveyard / drop zone. That getting 4 is really good. And Game 3 is okay, but I'm not 100% sure how it's going to look in the future, as it's really effectively the same as negating an attack for a turn, when you really get down to it.
Yep.
It's just how it is. 3 Thunder Devastation. They got costs that are pretty high, but I think it's worth it for killing basically your opponent's whole field half the time. Like, more often than not, they do not have anything that has a defense higher than 5,000. Or at the very least, if they have multiple monsters, they don't have at least one or two guys with less. So the chance to wipe out the entire field is always nice.
Yeah, the standard seems to be 5,000.
Yep. And then, of course, armor reuse, because you get to recycle any of these monsters and use them again, and again, and again.
Oh, I need more defense. Oh, I want to attack harder. Oh, I think I'm going to double penetrate
I
your ass.
need double penetration to the sequel, The Experience. Then the weapons, which really there isn't a choice. But I run 8 of them because this deck relies on having a weapon. It's necessary.
To the plot.
It's necessary in general. You can't. This deck would not run without any weapons. It has at least 3 cards that need a weapon. Or these 3 cards, because this thing is especially good because of the double penetration potential.
What is it too good?
Yep, and as I said, revisions that will happen in the future include maybe adding more Golem, and maybe getting rid of Invigorating Breath for more offensive cards, and a possible ditch of Armor Knight Gargoyle. I like his crit, but it's so small that he could probably be used in something else. It's used for something else. Though I'm not gonna knock his awesome crit. So that's the basis of double penetration 2 for now. That may even change when Booster 2 comes out, because that's only a couple months away. I'm still waiting for those Dragon Knights, though. Those are going to be great. And so we're getting close to Bloody Fight Episode 9. I'm hoping they finally decide to do something for once.
More tournament.
They won't do something. No, they won't.
We gotta get past stupid hair woman and her friends.
Stupid hair woman. She's not even the leader.
Her hair is the true leader.
It's just cowlicked. Don't mind it.
Cowlicked in the reverse way. It's going down. And over her eyes.
Right, that's
2 of them.
lick. It's,
2 of them.
yep, dog lick.
More like a Tyrannosaurus Rex came over and licked her entire head.
Whatever. Point is, her double ahoge, they're kind of dumb. And I don't understand why they decided that was a good idea.
I don't think anything in this show is being thought of whether it's not a good idea.
Either way. So yeah, that's double penetration 2 with 30% less bum.
Yes, we're salty.
Because someone said, I didn't feel like getting sleep last night because whatever reason. Like discomfort or whatever. It's like, well, that's why you sleep during the day. Well, that's all, I guess. So tune in next time for Bloody Fight Episode 9 review, unless something new pops up.
I wish this weather would stop.
Yeah, freaking tomorrow, 5 degrees. Have fun, everybody.
Chicago, why?